All right, guys, welcome to the channel. So today we're talking towing. This is my 2021 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD. It's got the Duramax engine. It's the custom trim. You've seen this on the channel before. So I'm looking at fifth wheel RVs, and I want to know how much fifth wheel RV can I tow with this? How big, how heavy can this thing tow? And I want to go through the numbers. I'm trying to learn about this. I want to make sure that I'm not overloaded, but I want you guys to help me out. So I'm going to go through an RV, and I'm going to go through the numbers, and I'm going to compare it to how much this tows, and let's talk about whether this can tow it or not, whether it's safe to do that. We'll go from there. So stick around to the channel. Okay, so one nice thing that Chevy's doing now, I don't know when they started doing this, but this is a 2021, so I know in 2020 and newer ones they're doing this. Inside the door sticker, we get all the information we need when it comes to towing here. GVWR, GCWR, the rear axle, the curb weight, and the max payload on this truck. Also, what's cool is they do this conventional trailer tongue weight, gooseneck trailer weight. Let's look at the gooseneck, because that's really what a fifth wheel is. So gooseneck trailer weight, 18,500 pounds. Max tongue weight, 2,775 pounds on this truck. So I think that's pretty high for this truck. This is a 2,500 3/4 ton diesel truck, and it has some very high towing numbers. And so I think that this could tow a fairly large fifth wheel trailer given this information. So let's take these numbers here. We'll take these numbers. Let's go to the computer. Let's compare a fifth wheel RV. You know, I know there's a lot of opinions, but let's just stick to facts and numbers, because towing is really all it is a numbers game. So if we're within the numbers, I think it could work. So let's take these numbers and compare them. All right, guys, we're on the Forest River website here, and this is just an example of one of the RVs that we're looking at. My wife and I, we recently went to an RV show. We've had a couple Class C RVs in the past. This would be a first towable RV, and so I'm just trying to learn about the weights, the capacities, how it would tow with the truck and so forth. So help me out if you got any insights on this. Leave your comments down below. But I want to show you this. So this is a big RV. So for example, this one's called the Sabre. Sabre is the brand name of this. It's Forest River, but it's the 38 DBQ is the floor plan. They have 4 or 5 that are about this same size and same weight. But for an example here, let me show you the sizes on this RV here. Okay, so our hitch weight, 2,030 pounds, unloaded vehicle weight. So this is like the dry weight, but that does include, if we read down here in the details, it does include the propane tanks filled. So everything but water and cargo is would be included in that. So 12,500 pounds, and then the cargo carrying capacity around 2,000 pounds. So it could probably, if you fully loaded this, you'd add these two numbers here, the 12,493 plus 2,037, about 14,500 pounds, and that's how much the trailer would weigh pulling down the road if you're completely loaded to the max on this thing. Okay, I think it's interesting. I'm watching a video here. Check this out, guys. There's a video right here on their website, and where the guy's talking about the weight and trucks that can tow this. I thought this was interesting.
In at just under 12,000 pounds, so newer 3/4 ton diesel trucks will be able to tow this model. And
so he kind of specifically called out the newer 3/4 ton truck, so mine obviously falls into that category. So let's crunch the numbers and kind of see how this kind of stacks up here. Okay, let's start here on the RV side, the Sabre 38 DBQ. For example, the hitch weight, so 2,030 pounds, the dry weight 12,493. The maximum tongue weight that the truck can hold is 2,775. Okay, the dry weight of this is under that, so I think we're good there. The dry weight here, and so 12,493, the max trailer weight that this truck can tow is 18,500, so we're under there. Now this has the truck, the Silverado, this one specifically, now it changes with every trim level. Because mine's a custom trim, it has probably a higher cargo or max payload weight. As you get into the upper trims and you have more electronics and more systems and more options, this number is going to go down because, you know, it's being weighed down by extra options. So 3,400 pounds is pretty high for payload. The GCWR is gross combined weight rating. So this is the weight of the trailer and the truck cannot exceed 12,500 pounds. The truck weighs 7,800 pounds dry, and then if we have a full trailer, 14,530 would be the maximum weight of the trailer if it's fully loaded. It would be under that 27,500 pounds, so there's no issue there. Now, what I did over here, if I look at the max, so this is the dry weight of the trailer. If the trailer can hold about 2,000 pounds of cargo, this would be the weight of the trailer when it's fully loaded, 14,530. Now, this pin weight here is about 17% of the dry weight. So if we take 17% of the fully loaded weight, that gives us a pin weight of about 2,470. That's why we have the 17%. It's 17% of this. And that's just how the kind of the weight of the trailer is loaded out. So from what I'm seeing on the numbers here, this truck could tow that fifth wheel and still be within the specifications outlined by the manufacturer, in that we're less than the tongue weight, we're under on payload. So for example, if we're at 2,400 pounds on the pin, that subtracts from payload. So that means I'd have an extra 1,000 pounds for people and cargo inside of the truck, which there's my wife, we have 4 small kids, you know, we wouldn't exceed that. And then the trailer weight, we're under 4,000 pounds on the max towing weight on the trailer. So from what I'm seeing, guys, this Silverado 2500 HD Duramax and the custom trim that I have, it's 4-wheel drive, standard bed size, it's not long bed, it's just the standard bed size, could tow this RV. What am I missing? Am I missing something that maybe I don't see? Let me know in the comments below. But I think that these newer 3/4 ton trucks have a lot more. This is the number here. This payload, the payload and this tongue weight is really increased from previous generations, previous years. If you have one that's a 2010, these numbers, it probably is not anywhere close to these numbers. These newer trucks just have more, can haul more weight, even at a 3/4 ton configuration. So I'm thinking that I can tow this trailer and still be within the specifications. What do you guys think? Leave some comments down below. As I kind of continue my shopping, I'll kind of update things. I'll make new videos as I start looking at other RVs, maybe go talk to some dealers, talk to other people. But I'm curious to know what your comments, what your experiences are. It looks like I'm within the numbers that this would be. I might be getting close. I might be getting close on the pin weight on the axle. So the max tongue weight of the so this is the max the truck can haul. This is what this trailer is empty. So 24 to 27, you know, and then if I have to consider the weight of a fifth wheel hitch in my bed, you know, it's probably another 150, 200 pounds. So it's probably close to the pin weight, but it's still well under the max trailer weight. So I'm curious to get others' thoughts. But anyways, that's kind of what I'm looking at. That's what I'm exploring here. So any questions, leave them down below. And I'm curious to see how this discussion goes, because I'm interested in how my truck would handle this. Anyways, guys, well, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to leave a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you have any experience. And if you're looking at this truck, like for example, if you're looking for a 2500 Silverado HD with the Duramax engine in a custom trim, you can see the capability of this truck is really good. You know, it has a really high tow rating, that tongue weight. You know, if you get the 3500, that the pin weight or the tongue weight of the trailer can be higher, because, you know, you get an extra 400 or 500 pounds because you have that extra overload spring in the back, and that's gonna help a little bit. So that's maybe an advantage of the 3500s, but the 2500 is still virtually the same truck as far as everything else is concerned. The engine, the frame, chassis, and so forth. So, and as we get a little more serious about these, we'll update more videos as we kind of go through. But I'm excited to learn that this truck has as high of tow rating and can tow such a big trailer if we need to go that big in our shopping. So thanks for watching, and be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.